Hey guys, Masi's here from ZeldaDungeon.net, and welcome to our Skyward Sword walkthrough. And before we get into the game, I just want to say that this is going to be a 100% playthrough, and I will also be showing you all the little cutscenes and little trailers and everything. So I know the first one's going to start in just a moment, so I'll let you guys watch it. And this is sort of like the backstory cutscene, and it only plays when you wait on the title screen, or I believe it plays the first time you load the game. Well, enjoy. So as you can see, I'm going to play all the cutscenes through their entirety, and I'm not going to be providing commentary over the cutscenes because I know a lot of people like watching them and they sort of get distracted by the commentary, and some people watch these guides specifically for the cutscenes. So I'll let them play, and here is the opening cutscene. So we finally gained control of our character, and the first thing you want to do is go ahead and open this door and get yourself your first rupees of the game in the form of a blue rupee. Just a few things about the walkthrough in general. This is a 100% walkthrough. I'm going to be getting all the side quests, all the collectibles, and everything. However, it's not a complete walkthrough like some of our previous walkthroughs, like our Majora's Mask walkthrough. I say that because this is only my 4th playthrough through the game, and while I've gotten all of the quests, there's a lot of little tiny secrets, like secret rupees and chests and everything, and I haven't gotten quite everything yet, and it would take a lot longer to actually complete that type of guide. So I wanted to get something out soon after release, so this is what we have for you. Furthermore, we will eventually have a complete walkthrough of something similar to like our Majora's Mask one, in that sort of format where it pretty much gets everything, gives all sorts of trivia and hints. Throughout this walkthrough, though, I'm going to be providing all my personal commentary, stuff I like, stuff I didn't like, hints about the game, different strategies, stuff I didn't show in the video but I've since found out additional information about. So there's going to be a lot of stuff to talk about. And another thing is this commentary is not scripted at all. So I am just going to be playing through, or I've already played through, and now I am providing audio commentary afterwards. And I'm just doing one record all the way through because we want to get these videos out in an efficient manner. So the first little quest here is helping Fledge. Fledge is one of the students at the Knight Academy, and he's kind of shy and like sort of a weakling. He gets picked on a little bit by some of the other bullies that we're going to see in a little bit. And he has this duty of carrying over this barrel, but he is too weak. So obviously Link can go ahead and do it for him. And it basically serves as a tutorial of sorts of how to pick up barrels and how to walk with them. And then Fledge gave you some advice about throwing barrels and rolling barrels and everything. And it's just like in most Zelda games where the early stages of the game serve as a tutorial. And thankfully for this one, Fledge actually gives you a reward of a red rupee, which is worth 20 rupees. So it's pretty good. And in general, rupees are very valuable in this game, especially early on. So you want to, like, unlike most Zelda games, these actually have value. And yes, there is actually a toilet you can flush. Kind of funny. I find it strange that Link doesn't pull down his pants. Now, that would be strange, but I think him sitting on the toilet, getting up, and then flushing it, I guess it's not really supposed to make logical sense. Anyway, once you step outside, you will get an overall view of Skyloft. Skyloft is the main town in the game. In fact, it is the only town in the game. Pretty much all of the human characters live in Skyloft. I guess there is one-off exceptions. Some of them live at the, well, they all live in the sky, and the Skyloft is the main island in the sky. But none of the humans pretty much live in the land below, with only very, very minor exceptions, and we'll get to that later on. So this first character here is one of the instructors in the game, and well, not only is he an instructor, he's an instructor at the Knight Academy, but he also instructs you on some of the basic control mechanics. In particular here, he's talking about Z targeting, how to talk to people, how to target people, and he gives you pretty much the basis of the dash attack and the jumping ability. Unlike previous Zelda games, you can actually run in this game. Well, you could have run with like the Pegasus boots and A Link to the Past and Link's Awakening, but this one there's actually a specific button where you can hold it and you can sprint. And while sprinting, you can use that to sort of climb your way up certain walls. You can jump across larger gaps, and it's a great addition to the game, and you'll find yourself using it very often. It does have a stamina gauge though, so you can only use it for a period of time and then you have to start walking. And if you do hold it and you run out your stamina meter, then Link will basically get very tired. He'll basically stop moving completely, and if there are enemies at that point, he becomes very vulnerable. So the first little quest here, and this is actually optional, you don't even have to do it, but the instructor here tells you to go get the headmaster's cat. And the cat is on the roof of the Knight Academy, and it's basically, as I said, a tutorial, because you need to use the basic mechanics of climbing on walls, leaping over gaps, climbing vines, and pushing blocks. Basically, very fundamental aspects of this game that you are going to be using throughout your quest. So they use this early mission tutorial as a way of teaching the player how to do it. It's pretty good, but in general, as you are going to see through much of this chapter, the tutorial spots in this game, there's too much of them in my opinion, and it goes on for a little too long. Personally, I think Zelda games in general, in more recent times, recent being I'd say from the Wind Waker onward, I think the tutorials have taken too long and taken too much of the game. Like in Wind Waker, pretty much most of Outset Island early on, I think Twilight Princess, most of Ordon Village. You know, it drags on a little bit, 20-30 minutes. I would much prefer the sort of like optional introduction areas, sort of like Ocarina of Time, where there was very little in the form of introductory. There was sort of like an introductory dungeon, but I didn't get the sense that they were like holding your hand and telling you every little thing. There was like optional things. You know, you talk to certain people and they teach you certain things. Anyway, you can bring over Mia, which is the cat, over to the instructor. And here's a cool thing about these little cats. You can pick them up and throw them off the ledge, just like that. It's pretty hilarious, but unfortunately, or fortunately, they don't die. They just come flying right up, as you will see momentarily. And funny thing, E.G. Aonuma, he actually says these are not cats, or they were not based around cats. They were just friendly creatures. So you can take that for what it's worth. There is a character here. His name is Jackamar, and he doesn't really have much of a purpose at this point other than to teach you how to save your game. And he talks about the bird statue, which is right next here. And these bird statues are found all throughout Skyloft and in the overworld in general. In the underworld, I should say. Well, the land below the clouds, which we'll get to. And you can save at any point you'd like. Instead, just run up, and here is a lengthy cutscene with our beloved Zelda.
春的电视图，给我努萨勒。
So after that lengthy cutscene with Headmaster Gapora, that's pretty much going to conclude this portion of the walkthrough. Join me next time and we will head on over and speak with Instructor Horwell, and we will search for our missing Loftwing. So I'll see you guys next time.